Hey guys, I am literally just about to eat my breakfast. I've had a pretty productive morning, not gonna lie. The first thing I did was put my washing on because I was supposed to do it yesterday. I had the money out and everything, my eco-over out, but yesterday it just didn't quite happen. Today is the day to do washing. So I took that down to the laundry room and shoved that in the washing machine. They were all free because it was pretty early. I was like probably the first one down there. I just put on a dark wash with like my dark clothes. Per cycle it's £1.40, so we do have to pay for our washes. So did my washing, which was good just to get that out of the way because I'm not really a fan of doing washing, not gonna lie. Washing takes about 40 minutes, so I thought that was like a really good amount of time for me to epilate my legs because we have shows coming up at the end of the week. We have Varsity and the Q-Test show on Friday and Saturday, and it's currently Tuesday today, so I needed to do my legs because, you know, they were just a bit overgrown, shall we say. These legs are hairy. Oh, hello. Deforestation time. Yes, I epilate my legs, which takes longer than shaving, yes, but I don't have to do it as often. I never shave my legs or whatever, I always epilate, and that's just me. I personally love smooth legs and I like to remove the hair from my legs, but obviously if you don't want to shave your legs or remove the hair in any shape or form, you don't have to. It's not an obligation, just thought I'd put that out there because there is a kind of societal pressure to do it, but you don't have to. As a female especially. I epilate my armpits as well, which you might think sounds ridiculously painful. Same thing for legs, but to be honest with you, pain is the most kind of like subjective sensation. You can really control it top down from like your brain, so I'm just completely insensitive to the pain of epilating and doing all that stuff. So yeah, if you get used to it, it's fine. Then I went and collected my washing and put it all out on my airer. I never put them through the dryer because I'm worried it's gonna like shrink my clothes, so I just air it in my room. I got myself dressed, I put on this big baggy top which I love, and then I just did a to-do list. So my other one was getting really full, so I just had to transfer the stuff that I needed to do, added some extra stuff, and that felt good to, you know, have a new to-do list. I love my to-do lists, you guys know how much I love them. Checked my diary because actually this morning I didn't have a 9 AM, so that is why I could do all this stuff this morning, and I thought it was just a perfect opportunity to do that. So now I'm currently like sitting here, as I said, ready to eat my breakfast. I've got hot lemon here. I have my overnight oats. I always say to you guys that I make overnight oats and I never show you how I do it. So essentially what I do is the evening before I will get my kind of mason jar thing, but you just need anything that you can soak some oats in, so it can just simply be a bowl. Then I put in about a cup of oats. I never measure it, but I think it's probably about a cup or even a bit more than that. As well as the oats, I will then sprinkle on a good load of chia seeds, and then also, oh my goodness guys, like I have discovered the best way to eat goji berries. Now whoever commented on one of my videos saying that you need to soak them is an honest genius. I love you for it, because I was eating goji berries when they were really hard and just chewy and they get stuck in my teeth. Now if you soak them, they go all juicy because you have to let osmosis do its work, you know, and then the goji berries taste so good. If you're still eating goji berries hard, please soak them. It changes the game, and I guarantee you will love goji berries. So yeah, I added chia seeds, goji berries, and then I add liquid. I never measure the amount of liquid I add. It's just kind of a rough guesstimate every time, but yeah, just fill it up so the oats are kind of semi-covered, and then just mix it around a bit. You can add just water, which is what I do because I just love the raw taste of oats, but you can add plant-based milk. Then this morning I just poured my oats into my coconut bowl. It's my favorite bowl in the world. If you haven't caught on, please do. They are made out of recycled coconuts. This was originally a coconut. It's supposed to like reduce waste and stuff. They turn them into bowls. Yeah, I always give you guys a discount code. It's always in my description box. It's Holly10. You can get discount off any of their products. Whoa, did you see that? Look at that texture, perfect. Added a banana, a kiwi, which was perfectly ripe and soft. Added some frozen berries, blueberries and raspberries, and then a sprinkle of cacao nibs. And that is my bowl. I tell you what I should do. Take vitamin B12 and D3, the vegan D3. I always just take it when I remember, to be honest with you, supplement wise. That's on. Anyway, this morning, because I don't have a lecture, I'm just gonna take the opportunity to get on with a load of work. I have been working on some lecture notes, reading some papers, integrating it with the lecture notes, you know. It's 12:15, just been, you know, making sure you stay hydrated when you're working. It's gonna get a banana. I'm almost finished going through these, so I'm gonna like try and get this done before I do anything else. I'm also just like wearing these shorts today with this top because I'm just gonna be in my room, so I want something comfy, and it's quite hot today. Like, it's getting hotter and warmer, which is so nice. And who is already getting hay fever? The sun is still quite bright, but I can actually look. Like this morning I was completely blinded. But yeah, today it's a what I eat in a day vlog. I thought I would show you everything that I'm eating today. I never normally focus on eating a certain amount of calories or a certain amount of like protein or carbohydrates or fat. I just like eat what I want to eat, the whole intuitive eating thing. Obviously making sure that I'm eating enough, but I thought it would be interesting to just like try and focus on as many plant foods that are quite rich in protein. At the moment, like the whole diet industry and stuff has quite a protein centric view. You always see like whey powders and stuff like this on the shelves, you know, for people to bulk and grow muscle. And yes, it's all great to grow muscle, but I really don't think that you need to have an excessive amount of protein. With vegans and like plant-based diets, yes, the most common question is, where do you get your protein? Like, are you not protein deficient? This banana is so good. Yes, animal products, they contain essential macro and micronutrients, but you can get all of that on a vegan diet or a plant-based diet, and you can really reduce your environmental footprint by choosing plant foods. And you don't even have to go fully vegan. You can make small changes here and there and it will make a big difference. But anyway, that's kind of going off topic. Protein, the whole protein thing. So as I said, I don't focus on getting protein, and I looked it up. I think this is correct. You need 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. That is your recommended daily allowance. And it is more likely that you are in a protein excess than a protein deficiency. So protein deficiency is not very common, especially in the developed world. And obviously the amount of protein that you need will change depending on your level of activity, how much exercise you do, whether you're like recovering from an injury or you're just been through an operation, you know, it will vary. Being a vegan does not mean that you are protein deficient. If you are eating a balanced whole foods vegan diet, it's not a diet because I'm not trying to lose weight, it's just the way I eat. I focus on whole plant foods. And if you eat a balanced vegan diet, yes, you can get enough protein. Beans, you know, nuts, seeds, you've got oats, tofu, legumes, soya, stuff like that. I'm gonna focus on the foods that I think have a lot of protein in. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna go like overload with protein today. This is not gonna be like protein, protein, protein. It's still gonna be balanced, but I'm just gonna try and focus a bit more on foods that I think contain more protein. My mum sent me these things. Yes, they're in like an unnecessary amount of plastic, if I'm honest with you, but you know, look, high in protein. They're like crackery seed type things, and they are pretty good. Sesame, linseed. They're really crunchy. My plastic free day is gonna come soon. I'm doing that challenge, guys, and this will definitely not feature because this is just unnecessary. So I just did 3 things on my to-do list. I finished that work that I said I wanted to do. I am going to go to the Porter's Lodge because I think my ASOS parcel might have arrived. Oh yes! Look at this view, guys. And it is such a nice day. This beautiful tree with no leaves on. The leaves will come soon though, you know. This weather, I cannot get over it. It's so nice. Well, like the daffodil bulbs are coming up as well. I love spring. First time I've had an ASOS parcel, guys. Oh, that's mine as well. 2 parcels, yeah. This is the first time, as I said in my last video, that I've ordered from ASOS. I know, shock horror. They're like cropped kind of flared joggers, which we need for Atlanta's dance. They're petite so that they come up cropped. Ooh, they're still not really cropped. Yeah, they were supposed to be more cropped than this. A bit annoyed. Oh man, why? Maybe I should wash them really quickly and shove them in the tumble dryer and hope that they shrink, you know? That's when you need a tumble dryer to do its job. Anyway, this is something that I think one of you guys have sent me. So I don't have a PO box, okay, but a lot of you know where I am, but whatever. Anyways, oh wow, oh, look at the sticker on the outside. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna read this. It's come all the way from Italy as well. Ah, these are so cool, look. They're like push pins. Oh my god. Thank you so much to Francesca. Francesca, you've made my day. This is gonna go on my shelf. Okay, before I have my lunch, I'm just gonna do a bit of yoga. I never like follow yoga workouts. I just like to make my kind of flows up. It's kind of like a dance yoga fusion. It's not yoga, but it's not dance. It's like a fusion of the two. And I like to put on a bit of like a jazzy vibe, and at the moment I'm listening to Tom Misch all the time. If you haven't listened to Tom Misch, please do. I've fallen in love since my sister recommended. So yeah, Tom Misch is so good. And it's not like classical kind of yoga music, but it's just a bit more upbeat, jazzy, and I just love it.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down, yeah. No friends of mine around, yeah. Now I'm thinking now.
So yeah, with my yoga, it kind of like builds a lot of like movement into like kind of whole body like strength exercises. I never used to be able to like push down on my arms like this, but now, having since done yoga like quite consistently, I can now like do that pretty well. To warm up, I usually like to flow, so like breathe in and breathe out, like forward stretch, and then you jump down kind of all in one nice synchronous kind of movement. So back and down and breathe out into like downward dog. Also, because we've got dance shows coming up, I like to just stay kind of loose and limbered. I'm not very warm now, so like I'm not gonna like, force box splits or force splits, so I'll just like do a bit of gentle limbering. I'm not even touching the wardrobe. Like, I am freestanding, guys. I'm getting massive head rush though. Yes, coming down. Whoa. Bum in face. Lovely. I learnt doing headstands against a wall for ages, and then eventually you just like find your balance and you just know where you have to be. Like right now I'm not balanced. I've had to use the wall. Find your center and your core. Whoa, we're going back. Smooth. Okay, so for lunch today I'm making wraps, but you guys know I am the world's worst at making wraps. The last time I made wraps, it was an epic fail. But yeah, I've got these wraps here. They're like corn wraps. They're from Aldi, and I'm also going to shove these in the microwave for like a couple of minutes, because I swear they do that when they make tortilla wraps and stuff at like places, you know. So yeah. Oh, for 10 seconds. I've just chopped up here some mushroom, cucumber, celery and gherkins, because I am such a pickle fan and gherkins are just like, oh my gosh, the best things ever. I'm gonna put some spinach in. Then I've got some chickpeas here which I opened yesterday, so I'm gonna like mash them up so it's a bit texturized, and then I'm gonna put tahini on as like the base of the wrap so that it hopefully like sticks together a bit. Anyway, that is my theory. I'm not in the kitchen today because sometimes I just can't be bothered to take my stuff to the kitchen and make lunch. It's just so much easier when I have like a work kind of service here. Uni rooms are multifunctional, okay? Come on, chickpeas. I could have officially made hummus, but I'm just being very lazy. Okay, here we go. Put on a bit of tahini. Chickpeas. Celery. Cucumber. Mushroom. Gherkin in wraps is the best thing. Gherkin in anything is the best thing. We're gonna like fold up the bottom. No. Shove all this like over to one side. We fold in the top and the bottom. We wrap in this side. And then we wrap. Oh my gosh, this is kind of semi-working. Oh my gosh, like look at that. Stick the bottom in. That's one wrap. Oh, I didn't put spinach in. Okay, so this wrap kind of like stuck to the plate. This one's not that great, to be fair. This one, however, is bomb. Like look at that, it's stuck completely. I want to see what it looks like inside, so we are going to cut this one open. I reckon it tastes really good. This is the dodgy one. This one looks nicer because it has spinach in it. Oh my gosh, I'm making such a mess. So, we have 4 wraps. I think I've made an improvement. I cut up like a plum and a pear to have on side, and I've got some extras from like the stuff that didn't fit in the wrap, just in this bowl from this morning that I haven't rinsed out yet, clearly. Pretty decent.
Might have caught the June blues. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the juice. Yeah, you know I keep on running from the truth. Was that not? I'm just a lonely fucking you. Now when I drive around, don't feel it up. Why it's getting colder when the sun come out. Might just waste away, don't know what life about.
I'm wearing mum jeans again. I just love them a bit too much. Anyway, I am gonna eat this Alpro on yogurt. Obviously I promote like Whole Foods and stuff like that, but I want to be able to show you guys things like this that you can get, and these actually say on them high protein, and these are my favorite vegan yogurts. Like, I love them so much. So my fridge sometimes gets too cold and they ice over. Oh, this happened to the last one. I'm so annoyed. Why, fridge? Why are you so annoying? Look, you see? It just ices over, ruins the yogurt. Even though it's gone a bit strange because of my fridge being annoying. The yogurt is like so thick, and underneath this is a passion fruit one, so it has like passion fruit underneath. I don't know if they do like this on yogurt, which is like really thick and stuff, in big tubs. If they do, please can someone leave me a link if they do. The thing that makes me so happy, okay, is the fact that it is staying lighter a lot later. Usually by now it would be dark. That's what I hate about winter.
Okay, shall we make a start?
Yep. I just had a lecture, and you know when you just don't know whether to laugh or cry? You always have to laugh though, because crying, getting stressed is just not worth it. But yeah, just sitting through that lecture, I was like, looking at Izzy like, what is going on? So much stuff. I now do not understand something that I thought I understood last year. I was just so detailed and so like, what a lecture. So much chemistry, and I was just like, what is going on? No clue. So it's currently 9 PM, okay? I am in shorts right now. I am slightly over ambitious, but I'm just like, spring's coming. It's shorts weather when it's clearly not shorts weather. I did just have a dance rehearsal.
I don't know what got me down. June blues, yeah, I got the June blues, yeah. Walk down like who you, yeah. It's something you get used to, yeah. Go back to June blues, yeah. It's just the June blues, yeah. Walk down like who you, yeah. Just something you get used to. Breaking news got me breaking. I was present, hopeless, praying.
So I had dances, I had a ballet rehearsal, and I warm up before I go because it's only an hour rehearsal. We go straight into running the dance, and I'm never warm, so I always just warm up in the gym first, and that was why I ended up in shorts the whole time. Now I'm back. I'm gonna be trying to make a kind of coconut curry. I have this tofu here, which I've never actually used before. I usually use like the cauldron one or the tofu brand. The onion is making me cry and I'm not even cutting it. I can feel the onion. Gosh, and my hay fever is so bad, it's ridiculous. I don't really have a lot of the ingredients that I would like to have to make this. This is what always happens. Me in the kitchen, I just work with what I've got, and whatever happens, happens. This is like silken. I'm used to using like firm tofu. Oh my gosh, that's so soft. So it's literally just breaking in my hands. See? This is just gonna not go well at all, because you should have like the canned coconut milk. I recommend looking up a recipe before you make a coconut curry. I did look at some, but I didn't have a lot of the ingredients, and I would have liked to have had things like, you know, tamari or soy sauce and actual proper coconut milk. But we're working with what we've got because I'm not really a fan of this tofu. I'm gonna add some ginger, so I feel that will work well. Garlic, almond butter to make it peanutty, but it won't be peanutty because it's almond butter, but the pan is going way too wild at the moment. It smells quite coconutty. Lol, we're on the right track. And then I made myself a mixture of quinoa, pearl barley and lentils. So yeah, quinoa and lentils, you know, quite protein rich, I thought. Oh man, this is not going well. All my quinoa and stuff is literally stuck to the bottom. Like, that is all stuck. Oh my god, the whole pan is literally like burnt. What? Oh my gosh. Right, added some ginger and garlic. Don't know if that's gonna make it taste really weird. Almond butter, a bit more in. You'd think I was making like miso soup or something, but tofu is not even whole pieces anymore. I'm adding some bamboo shoots. May as well add to this mess. Taste test. Oh my gosh. It looks like an absolute mess, but it tastes pretty good.
Struck down at 20, plenty left to put behind you. You ain't peaked, never speaking, now they speaking about you, leave it alone. Hope you grinning while you watch your bros on some sofa sunny shit to brighten up a wounded soul. Honest, you the penny, pick a dollar like Chevy, New Age Machiavelli, disagree, don't tell me,
This is what we have. It actually doesn't taste as bad as it looks. And I also have loads left as meal prep, which is really great. And yeah, I almost ruined a pan, but I saved it. I just poured in loads of detergent and boiling water and managed to get it off. It was completely burnt on the bottom. I broke a plate yesterday as well. I don't know what's been going on. But anyway, I'm so hungry. So it is super late right now. I still need to have a shower. I'll have some like Alpro almond milk, you know, my fave. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope it was kind of semi-useful. If you kind of want to see more meals like that, give it a like. And if you want to stick around, you can subscribe and whatever. But yeah, I will speak to you very soon, guys. Bye.
Life about another day go by, don't know what got me now. Drum blows, yeah, I got the drum blows, yeah. Walk around like who you, yeah. Just something you get used to, yeah. Go blame the drum blows, yeah. It's just the drum blows, yeah. Walk around like who you, yeah. Just something you get used to, yeah.